The No Excuse to 250 Reps Training in a Phone Booth boxing workout. Hello, Earthlings. Ultraviolet Ronald from the Bronx here. And today we're going to get right into it, starting with the most important concept that will go into everything when it comes to boxing, which is the stance. So if you're southpaw, it's going to be right foot right outside that left. And if you're a conventional like me and most other people, it's going to be left foot right outside that right. Feet shoulder width apart. Want to make your body a small target. Bend those knees slightly. Stay nice and light on your toes. Make sure your front foot is about a 45-degree angle. Back foot about a 90-degree angle. Make sure that front toe is in alignment with that heel. Want to bring your elbows up and in. Tuck your chin. Bring everything forward. And get comfortable right here. I'm going to count to 25. This is the first step. So just get comfortable right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is going to be the only thing you need to really focus on the fundamentals. Now, the second thing we're going to get into is the shifting of the weight, because everything in boxing comes from the shifting of the weight. So get comfortable rocking to your front leg, to your back leg. That's where the punches are going into the mix, slipping. Wherever it is that you're doing, everything comes from that concept. So we're just going to be shifting to the left, to the right, and your shoulders are going slightly back and slightly forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Second, before you can start moving, sometimes an attacker may just unload on you and you have to defend. So defense is coming right after into the shifting of the weight, because when you're defending, you're naturally going in that motion of the shifting. So we're going to go left, all right, going into the motion of the punch to take away that force. Right, dip. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And again, remember, when I'm dipping, that's so you can absorb the body shot with your elbow, and you can come back with a counter without getting your body out of position. All right. Now, for the fourth thing, it's going to be getting comfortable going forward and back. All right. So we're going to take a step forward, take a step back, staying in shoulder width. Okay. Again, take a step forward, take a step back, and then going backwards. Take a step back, and then that front foot follows. All right. And again, try to make sure your feet don't cross and you're maintaining that shoulder width. And then we're going to go side to side. So you're going left foot first to go to the left, right foot. And then same thing, right foot first, left foot. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and to make sure I didn't miss one, 26. Again, it's called phone booth training. Doesn't matter how little the space is, you can train from anywhere. Now, after understanding this is your first line of defense is your footwork, and that feels comfortable, we're going to get into the upper body portion, which is going from slipping left to right dip. Okay, so to slip, you're slightly shifting weight on your front, making sure your head breaks the center line, and slowly and slightly turn your shoulders to the left hand side. So if you need to come with a counter, you're in position to do so. And the same going with the right. It's very slight, and your head breaks that center line. And then from here, dip and back up. That'll be one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure your head breaks that center line. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, now from here, we're going to incorporate some of the movement that we were doing prior into the rolling left to right. So you're doing a U-shaped motion, going to the left and back to the right. This sets you up better if you need to counter, depending on if you're trying to really close the distance and take that opponent out of there. One of the best fighters at doing that was Mike Tyson. So again, U to the left, U to the right, and to get it more pronounced, take a step in that direction. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure your head drops about a head length. 9. Break that center line. 10. Keep that core tight, tuck that chin. 11. Elbows in. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Now, because the footwork is the most important, besides the upper body movement, when you get comfortable, and this is perfect for setting up counters or baiting your opponent in, anchoring that back foot, taking a step forward. This is kind of like the pendulum step, anchoring that front foot, then taking a step back, okay? Just to get out of position to set up perfectly for a counter you would like to do. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep that guard up. 13, 14. I know you're probably getting a little tired if you're not used to this, but you got this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You can do this anywhere. This is why it's called phone booth training. 20, 21, 22. Make sure to keep that posture straight. 23, 24, 25. Now, we're going to get into the punches, keeping everything in play, getting comfortable, going side to side, up and down. Make sure you're keeping those hands up, keeping those core fundamentals in play as we're getting into the punching. The most important combination in the sport of boxing is a jab cross. Just simply throw your arm out from where it is. Try to be as nice and relaxed as possible. Breathing out right at the end. And that's when you really tense up your fist right as you close your hand at the end of that punch to maximize that power. And right back. Keeping it in a straight line in that right cross. When you throw it, throwing it from the cheek, and your whole body is turning into the punch to maximize that power. You're tucking your chin right behind that shoulder and right back. Let's go. All right, you can take a step to do it, or you can do it stationary, whichever one you're comfortable with, because it takes time to really understand everything and get that coordination there. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep those arms straight. 12, 13 is the quickest way to the target. 14, 15, 16, 17. Just throw the punch right from where it is. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No excuse phone booth boxing training. You can do it anywhere, just practicing on the fundamentals at all times. That's how you progress no matter where you are. And if you can look at yourself in the mirror, starting out, do so. Next, uppercuts. To throw the uppercut, you're going to slightly shift your weight to that front foot, throw the lead uppercut, slight dip in your arm, up, right back. That's how it should look. And now with the right uppercut, you're going to really try to bring gravity going up into play to maximize that power, back up, rotating your whole body into the motion, and right back. And that's where the shifting comes into play, because everything derives from that shifting, as I stated before. All right, so let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, be relaxed. 4, keep those elbows in. 5, 6, 7, keep that guard up. 8, 9, 10. And when you end off, you want to almost end off and your arm being in a 90-degree angle on one side to the other, shifting that weight. 12. Hopefully I didn't miscount. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We are going to get into the last portion of this, which is the hooks. Now, the key thing when you're throwing the hooks, you're going to get your arm right outside, just like a little bit outside of your peripherals. And then you're going to make sure to rotate your whole body into it when your arm finishing off and almost at a 90-degree angle. Make sure to keep your posture straight. Now, to get used to the shifting of the weight, you can rotate your foot, but you don't need to. You understand later on, as you get comfortable, the rotation is really just coming from your hips. And that full follow through, it just only helps with the pivoting of the foot if you're not used to it. Now, for the right, it's the same thing, but it's a little bit more exaggerated because it's coming from behind. So here, right, and off about a 90-degree angle, and back up. All right. So again, tighten up your fist right at the end. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those elbows in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Made it to the end. Now, a nice little quick little minute. Try to put everything together. Have fun with this. 3 deep breaths. I know you're a little tense up. Again. All right, now putting everything together. Going side to side, going forward, getting comfortable in the box stance, shifting, and just try to put it in to everything that you just learned. Okay? Try to get comfortable. Going forward, going back, keeping those blocks. Just have fun. Make sure you're really honing in on the fundamentals in the stance as you're doing this. You don't have to go maximum power. It's all about getting comfortable in the stance. That's how you get better. All right? And if you practice this every day, just for about 5, 10 minutes, even 20 minutes, if you can push it, and then you will really get better. But the body mechanics will follow right behind it, and you will eventually become elite. But the only way to become elite truly is if you can join a boxing gym and spar as much as possible. Thank you for joining me here on this journey to the ultraviolet. Hopefully you got everything you needed to get out of this training / workout. You see, I'm doing it in this tiny little space, which means you could do it anywhere. No excuses. So if you like the video, please comment and subscribe, and always work towards becoming your greatest version.